As one of the originators of the genre, the Super Mario series includes some of the best platforming level design ever seen in gaming. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down the top 10 2D Mario levels. For this list, we've picked the top 10 most fun, challenging, and memorable levels in the 2D Mario series. For 3D levels, be sure to check out our list of the top 10 3D Mario levels. Number 10, World 6-6, New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Mostly known for its frantic and epically fun 4-player co-op. A first for the Mario series, New Super Mario Bros. Wii also introduced some cool gameplay mechanics to take advantage of the Wiimote. World 6-6 has you riding a raft through a pitch-black cavern, and by using your Wiimote, you can move the boat's light around and illuminate the level. It's fun, but also challenging as hell, especially if all 4 players are wrestling for the limited standing room on the raft. Number 9, Chocolate Island 2, Super Mario World. Confusing the hell out of everyone upon the release of Super Mario World, this level changes every time you play it. There is a method to this level's madness though. Depending on how many coins Mario collects throughout the level, and how much time is left on the timer, the layout of the map differs from section to section. If Mario reaches the 3rd area while there is at least 250 seconds left on the timer, you can gain access to a secret key exit. How you were supposed to figure this out when you were 10 years old and didn't have the internet is anybody's guess. Number 8, Touch Fuzzy, Get Dizzy, Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island. Otherwise known as World 1-7, this is probably the only level in Mario history where you can get stoned. In games where your jumping needs to be pretty perfect, it really throws a wrench into your plans when the entire screen is shifting around chaotically and all of the colors are psychedelic. Here, the more fuzzies Yoshi runs into, the more he trips balls. The beautiful art style and sound design in Yoshi's Island helped to make this one of the most memorable sections in 2D Mario history. Number 7, World 2-1, Super Mario Bros. 2. Filled to the brim with perils such as quicksand, snakes, and sometimes infuriating sand digging sections throughout the depths of a pyramid, World 2-1 is a challenging but cool level in the oddball Super Mario Bros. 2. Here's a little tip to make your life easier. Pick Toad as your playable character. He's by far the fastest digger, and that can make the second screen exponentially easier. Number 6, Vanilla Secret 3, Super Mario World. At first, this level seems ridiculously easy. It's just Mario and an army of friendly dolphins frolicking around in the water. Then that buzzkill Porcupuffer shows up, trying to ruin all the fun. Imagine if you were swimming with dolphins at SeaWorld for a while until a giant murderous pufferfish showed up to impale you with its spikes. That'd be lame, right? Once Porcupuffer appears, it's best to stop swimming and start using those dolphins as platforms. But if you're a real jerk, you can just eat all the dolphins as Yoshi. Number 5, Meringue Clouds Boarding the Airship, New Super Mario Bros. U. Most airship levels in the Super Mario Bros. Series have you fighting your way through the bowels of the ship until you reach the Moss character. But boarding the airship switched up that convention. This time, Mario is running alongside the airship, trying to avoid Baby Bowser's giant mechanical hand as it slams towards the ground. Eventually, more traditional airship elements come into play, with lots of platforming and projectile dodging. Finally, by using his trusty green pipe, Mario can blast himself onto the ship itself to square off against Baby Bowser. Number 4. World 4-1, Super Mario Bros. 3. When you first encounter the giant forms of all the enemies you've been stomping into the ground so far, it's pretty terrifying. However, it turns out that these supersized Goombas and Koopas are actually just bigger targets for Mario to ruthlessly headstomp. Super Mario Bros. 3 was full of innovative ideas and creative worlds that played with the series' conventions. But, as the saying goes, bigger isn't always better. Number 3. World 1-1, Super Mario Bros. This is the level that started it all, introducing legions of gamers around the world to the beloved traditions and gameplay mechanics that still exist to this day in 2D Mario games. Playing it today, World 1-1 seems astoundingly straightforward. A couple of Goombas here, a couple of bottomless pits there. However, at the time, this level was downright groundbreaking, and ultimately, Nintendo has been building on World 1-1's foundations for decades now. Its simplicity and elegance still make it one of the best levels of all time, so much so that it's even made appearances in other iterations of the franchise. Number 2. Sunken Ghost Ship, Super Mario World. Haunted castles and houses are fairly commonplace throughout the Mario series, but there is only one instance of a sunken haunted boat. The Sunken Ghost Ship used to be one of the airships used by Bowser's kids in Super Mario Bros. 3. Teeming with boos and other spectral adversaries, this spooky level acts as the gateway to Bowser's home world. By swimming your way to the level's crystal ball, an event is triggered where a mountainous Bowser cavern rises from the ocean, giving Mario a path to his final showdown with the King of Koopas. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Number 1. World 8 Airship, Super Mario Bros. 3. By the time you reach World 8, otherwise known as Darkland, Mario has already seen his fair share of Koopaling-captained airships. Each previous airship level is a challenge in its own right, but this is the fastest auto-scrolling level in the game. The fleet of airships are really narrow, and the rocky wrenches are everywhere, ensuring that flying wrenches fill the sky. It's no surprise then that most players end up using a P-Wing for this stage, and if you don't have a P-Wing, get ready for a world of frustration. Agree with our list? Did we forget any classic 2D Mario levels? For more Goomba stomping top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.